Shannon Sharp is let go, cut loose from ESPN. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, it just gets worse for Shannon Sharp, but this news is somewhat expected. Shannon Sharp was accused of some very serious sexual charges from his former girlfriend that was an OF performer. Shannon Sharp, who is in his 50s, and she was about 18, 19, which was controversial but not illegal in itself. With Tony Busby, who was behind the whole case, the guy who's been going after black entertainers, who has a bad reputation out here. It didn't look good for Shannon Sharp, but he came out fighting, saying this was a takedown, pretty much extortion, and they'd be fighting it all the way. But it didn't last long, as Shannon Sharp recently settled out of court for reportedly around $10 million. He paid the young female, and as a result, she even retired from OF. He basically set her up for life. But like I said, ESPN has cut ties with Shannon Sharp, and here's the report. ESPN has cut ties with NFL Hall of Famer and media analyst Shannon Sharp, less than 2 weeks after he settled a lawsuit in which his ex-girlfriend accused him of rape. Sources briefed on the decision told The Athletic on Wednesday. Sharp has not been on ESPN since late April, when the suit was first filed. He said at the time that he would return to ESPN at the beginning of NFL training camp. ESPN declined to comment. Yeah, fam. And Shannon Sharp has also responded to the news breaking out. Check out the clip.
Obviously, I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really want it to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
Yeah, fam. A heartfelt, somewhat emotional Shannon Sharp there. Less disappointed about being let go from ESPN, and more disappointed that ESPN could not wait till Monday, because he didn't want to overshadow his brother's achievement of being inducted in the Hall of Fame. That's his big bro, one of his idols. But it just shows you there's no loyalty in this employment game. Now, I don't know why ESPN couldn't hold out till Monday without this news coming out. Maybe it would have leaked anyway. These days, you can't really keep things quiet. But we can't really be surprised that ESPN let Shannon Sharp go. It was a very public situation. I believe ESPN is owned by Disney. We all know what Disney's about. And the Shannon Sharp case was just too salacious, too raunchy, too controversial. And as much as it wasn't illegal, the age gap between Shannon Sharp and his ex-girlfriend was just a bit too disturbing for a lot of people. Like I said, Shannon Sharp's in his mid-50s. She's about 18 or 19. Definitely young enough to be his daughter, potentially granddaughter. But this is by no means the end of Shannon Sharp. He's still got the Club Shay Shay thing. He's still got his other business ventures and companies. It's just his ties with ESPN, obviously a big sports platform that he's been with a long time, but this ain't the end of Shannon Sharp. He has not been cancelled. Even the case itself wasn't even a criminal case, it was just more of a money grab thing. Well, that's what most people say. But yeah, people, Shannon Sharp let go from ESPN. His response, a dignified one but heartfelt, apologizing to his big bro. But let me know what you think about this whole situation. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion. Peace and love.